I knew exactly what you were going to say. It's not amazing. We haven't seen a lot of successful AM. Navi already getting a rundown here.
Absolutely. Arrow's going to be in big trouble already. It looks like he is set to fall as Navi off to a very strong start already. Given that first blood away to V-Tune of all things and the Monkey King as well. A really nice start for the POS1 MK, and it's tough, right? Like Rune Eaters, they're already, you know, arguably the underdogs going into this. Navi, obviously the stronger team when you look at the score lines and the groups, and well, it's not a great start for them either, John.
Yeah, it's not going to be feeling good. V-Tune's going to have a nice easy build-up into whatever he wants. Looks like he's queuing up power treads into Midas, so going for a really greedy build-up. Midas going in. We've seen a couple of Battle Fury Monkey Kings in other regions, of course, but Midas not as much. I'm keen to see if V-Tune's timing is going to be on point. Of course, the attack speed's always nice, the XP's always nice in Monkey King. It still leads to a relatively even 2-for-2 start, as V-Tune isn't able to snipe away. We'll have to see, though. Like, it does still feel like, as you said, you know, AM's gonna have a... You can't even run up.
Arrow has been killed. Look at this. Trying to run, but there's no running. That'll be the clockwork to take a kill there, and
easy for Haze to do. And no one should have some pretty good timings. Lots of importance on run control here as well.
Next time.
Cowrie, he's gonna drop here, John, on the CM, and Zeus, just the freest game of his life, freest lane of his life right now. Looking across the lanes, there goes your CM once again. Cowrie just can't survive. V-Tune just picks him off with the Boundless, and it's a CM job. You know, Crystal Maiden, it's meant to be a lane dominant kind of support, but if you have this bad at the start, it's not going to get much easier. As now Funnick, he's going to go for a run, but he might just drop, and he will. Just fine to walk away this time, and luckily for him, does have a regen rune, so he'll be able to remain in the lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane though, Funnick, not going to be so lucky, as no one does go ahead and secure the killing quotation marks as the Zeus. It does seem like Navi, the happier team right now, as you look at top lane. Arrow's just been left alone here on the Enigma. They know they're just going to rush him. They know he's there. He even gets unlucky with the damn shovel. He gets a creep. He just can't win. Arrow gets caught out. They even cancel a TP. Oh boy. It's rough. It's a rough start for Rune Eaters, Jonathan. 8-0 4K advantage now to Navi. Oh, Cowrie. Yeah, he's running to V-Tune here, Jonathan. Luckily, no Boundless available. It is. There is a wand available for V-Tune, but he doesn't want to pop it yet. In fact, they are going to surround. He might be the first death here, and he will be. They catch out the Monkey King. That's a great pick-off for Rune Eaters.
We're going to need a couple more of those kinds of pick-offs, so Mike. But they are starting to get a shove in down bot. Funnick, again, very close to his Dominator now. Can't start spreading lanes.
Oh, Black Hole! It's been committed. He's going to get this kill, I think. Sweden, he will drop, but V-Tune's going to go for a chase. Won't be able to secure the kill. Arrow will get away.
They still increased their lead to 5K. They've got time for the defense down bot now.
Yeah, Funny. He's going to be in trouble. He'll try to go for a push, but hook shot right on target from Sweden Strong. Another kill to go the way of Navi. Sure, it's going to be important for that Beastmaster to try and secure this. Cowrie? Cowrie's just gone for it. He's like, screw this, I'll do it. Denied off by Solo. Sweden wants to go for a bit of a chase here. I'm not sure if he'll keep up, but again, his movement speed is quite fast as the ice path. Woo. Right on the edge on Cowrie. He would have felt that on the backside there, John. This is Cowrie. He's still going for a run, but here comes Sweden Strong once again. Hayes is going to try and move in now and help out, but the slow is there. They really want that Crystal Maiden. Hayes, though, going to move in for a toss back, potentially back onto the CM, but not finding a kill yet as the ulti from the Zeus is out. No one going to connect Hayes. He's gone too far. They really want that Jakiro, but they're not going to find him. Solo keeps going. In fact, they finally take him down, but what does it cost? Too much. There's no one.
Way too much.
Not able to find Cowrie, but John, they have a rocket flare. Sweden, he throws it, and he's right on target.
Away with a roar, but you're not going to have something like the blink on Funnick for some time.
Really unusual as well for V-Tune to join his team like this, but I guess he's so far ahead he kind of can. They found Hayes already. They'll just lock him down and snipe him out from a mile away. Sweden Strong, he does drop, but that's a mid-tiny going down for a POS4 clockwork.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Navi. What are they going for? Mid lane, they CTA 2000. Hook shot right on the mark from Sweden Strong. They want to just lock this man down, and look at the damage. My god, he just didn't stand a chance. This for Rune Eaters, if he does get that right initiation, but it seems like they want to take the tier 2 tower and just try to back off, but Funnick, he has been scouted out here by Sweet and Strong, so in they go, onto the Beastmaster. Arrow, he's nearby, but he needs to blink out of there. There is no point going for a black hole. Black hole is to be used up here by Rune Eaters. Navi, they're getting away with a very free Roshan right now, but Rune Eaters, they are making their way over. No one with the Shadow Amulet, rather, yeah, just the Shadow Amulet just sitting in the Invis, waiting very patiently as the ulti does get committed. Wukong's command out as well. Arrow, he's been caught out. The hook shot's there. Sweet and Strong will hold them together. At least no one. He does drop to the Mana Void as Vincere also goes down. Hayes and Funnick able to take him out, and now TA2000. He's in. They've got the Viper Lace to drop as well as Solo. He's going to go for a run, but they're all going to drop, it seems. Solo's gone. And Rune Eaters, they make the team fight work somehow.
Yeah, that looked really awkward to start with. You know, jumping in, getting your Enigma caught out, and just losing that potential for the black hole, but they get a good angle in. That was a very early Wukong struck by Vincere when no one was inside a pit yet, so they didn't get much value from their Monkey King aggression from Navi's, and they just need that spell immunity for Vincere. Although
hook shot, Kaori, he did get spotted. Brawl will be committed. However, Kaori is going to die no matter what. They can find Sweet and Strong, but no, he's going to be just fine. He got an Invis Rune and just backs his way out.
It doesn't feel like you're going to burst down Vincere like you did last time, although
mid lane, they've got the Beastmaster. Funnick will try to survive through this, but with this Nimbus combination, it's very, very difficult. Funnick is trying to run, but the slows are there now. And, well, actually, Sweet and Strong, he's the one in trouble now. Funnick, he's going to walk out of there. Into the mid lane they go. They'll even find Lace in the Viper. 0-1. There's going to be a smoke out from Navi to try and hide that position and reset for TA2000. He does blink in and find Lace here on the Viper, breaking the smoke with the Glimmer Cape. It's going to buy a bit of time as Vincere will move in. They found Funnick with the black hole. It's going to come out, catching two of them. There's nothing to cancel. Arrow will finally go down, but Vincere, he's in such big trouble and will drop. There's TA2000. He'll chase down no one. In the meantime, the rest of Navi just falling apart as they've lost Lace, they've lost Sweet and Strong, and they should lose no one. He'll keep trying to jump away, but I don't think there's any way out of this one. TA2000, he'll keep chasing him down and eventually will secure the kill.
Back at the build-up, the Monkey King with Midas, he can't keep up with AM's farm. Midas felt great early. You're still getting returned in Navi.
Here we go again, John. Rune Eaters, they're going to move into the high ground. Mid-tier 3 tower under siege. How do you defend this? Ice Path will fly out, but that'll only delay things. The Hawk Dive is going to be there. TA2000, no hesitation, will jump in. Secure the kill into the Gyro. Vincere does have a Shadow Blade up now and is trying to make his way over to the AM. Wukong's command will fly out. Boundless Strike is there with the Nimbus and the hook shot. They've got the first light. And you get the second. Keep in mind, Black Hole up in 3 seconds. It's a dangerous team fight now. There's Navi. They're going to lose one already. Can they get anything else? Hawktide is there onto the Monkey King. They've lost Vincere. Oh, it's a very tough fight now. Without your pos 1 Monkey King. He's down for a full minute here, John. And for Rune Eaters, they should be easily able to just get in there and take the mid-racks.
Yeah, they've got the damage, they've got Horus to get this done, Navi. They still have the Thunder God's Nimbus on a bit of a cooldown. Without that damage here,
Black Hole, he's caught no one. That's the mid. Zeus getting caught out, and another toss back onto the Viper. No one, he can't go anywhere. He will drop. Maybe the Viper, though, can clean up. He does take down the CM and might even find Hayes in the Tiny. You do get something for your trouble, but TA2000, he's not done yet. Looking for that Viper. He's going to back off eventually. They do walk away with one. Rax is now, well, there is a jump in. Sweet and Strong going in on his own here, and well, he gets taken down. Immediate smoke up, of course. They want to make full use of this double damage. Just got to find themselves a target here. It's Navi. At the very least, don't have to fight against the black hole, but that's kind of the least of your worries right now. Funnick's the real problem. No one already down. Sweet and Strong, he could not help him out. Now the cavalry comes onto the Viper. They'll take him down easily. Lace is gone. No one will back for this. They might be forced to call it. Vincere, he's gone. No one dies back immediately. They call it. Navi. They end up losing game number 1 to Rune Eaters. Jonathan, this is the team at the bottom of the bracket right now. Rune Eaters pulling out a surprise right out of the bag, and Navi maybe a little bit too cocky going into this game number one, Jonathan. Maybe just a little bit too confident. But one team's fighting to not get relegated out of Div 1, and well, the other's trying to get to a major right now, Jonathan. So a lot on the line here for this game number 2 for both teams. Navi, they are going to run right into TA 2000, but it'll be just fine. Meanwhile, Arrow going for a bit of a fight as well, and so is No One and Kaori. Arrow, though, copying a fair bit of damage from the Nyx Assassin, going to try and go for a bit of a run, and to be fair, he does have brown boots up, so might need to deny himself.
Barely satisfied for Navi again up top. You are just farming the Gyro down bot though, a little bit of aggression.
Yeah, the Starbreaker's gonna land. Lace, he's in big trouble. TA 2000 able to secure first blood this time around on the TB, and immediate tips out. Point is the Timber, where you can certainly try to fight back as bot lane. Instead, they'll go into the Dawnbreaker. They're trying to carry, but he's still alive. He'll move in a solo. No One does take him out, but now a double Dream Core coming in from Haze. They break the coil on the Void Spirit with the Silence. Gonna hold him back as No One. He'll dissimulate. Back up to the high ground of the triangle for the Impale. It's gonna land. Completely blind by the Nyx Assassin, and now Sweet and Strong. He tried to help out, try to get there in time, but he can't do anything. He'll just need to run. Hayes right behind him, looking to clear him up. Zaro has an Impale in one.
Copper being jumped. You're pretty happy here for Navi, as again the mid-game timing for the Gyro is going to feel a little bit stronger right until perhaps that Terrorblade BKB timing. At past that point, the Gyro can feel a bit flat.
Rotation down bot. They're going to find Carry at the least. No One will be able to pick that one up. So a nice little rotation there from the Void Spirit. Be catching them with this smoke. So Arrow sticking around, may get punished for this as the Ancient Seal does come in, and in fact he does. Still getting taken down here, Arrow. Strong instead. Not the greatest pickup here for Rune Eaters, but it's something.
It's something. They've also got the blink timing up now on Laze, so you can play with that blink Dragon Tail Mystic Flare here.
He's a much bigger something, John. No One, he'll look to back his way out as now Vincere looks to join the team fight with the call down. They've already got an Haze down. Kaori in big trouble. Meanwhile, Vincere still being chased, but not really enough damage here from Rune Eaters to take him out as the Nyx Assassin. He's going to get caught, and Arrow, he'll be left behind. Funnick, he'll go for a run, but he is also going to get stunned up and eventually taken out. Surely. Mind you, he is quite tanky here, John. He'll buy a bit of time. They are still trying to get through him, but he'll chain away. Funnick will try for a TP play out now. Might make it, but no. Dragon Tail is there from Lease.
And the question was asked by the panel whether or not the Dragon's Tail stun is enough. It looks like for now it is, as Rune Eaters just don't have anything defensive up yet to save them.
Lace, he's in again. That'll be the Dawnbreaker to drop. Hayes, he'll try to fight back here on the puck because they do actually stun up the DK. Lace, he's so tanky though, they'll be forced to commit the coil here, and now Vincere, he's going to come in and try to help out. A stun is there, but Lace is not going to die. Slowly ticking up, he will finally die to the Witch's Blade, but now the puck in big trouble. They'll stun him up at Funnick. He doesn't come onto the Timber Sword, chasing down Solo. Trying for something here for Rune Eaters, and they might just find a secondary kill. The Solo will eventually drop, and well, this time around Navi, they do end up getting a little bit too confident and going a little bit too far.
So that gave enough time for Rune Eaters to prep for that sort of movement. And that's time where the Gyro's not quite farmed. They might find Kaori.
They may. Arrow, he's around to try and help out as No One does get stunned up, but still fine with the Dissimulate to try and chase down Kaori. It does find him, but now, can he keep fighting back? They'll go on to Arrow on the Nyx Assassin. Arrow continues trying to fight back as now Funnick has been caught out on the Timber. He'll try to TP away, but he's not going to make it this time. He's gone. Navi, a risky engagement, but it does work out in their favor. It's now Rune Eaters really drop the ball as No One gonna find the puck, and that'll be a third pickup here for the Dire team. And it is gonna be all about Roshan. They don't have the fastest Roshan lineup, but it seems like they're ready to fight. Once again, they'll chase down the puck. Hayes gonna pop the Dream Core, but it connects on nothing. They caught him with the stun out. They're gonna blow him up. In fact, they've even got the Timber. Funnick stacking up with the puck and just going down so darn quick.
able to go for any solar guardian plays with Nyx and the Dream Coil. It feels like that's what they were going for in this draft. Just not able to find that opportunity. Now you have to deal with that yet.
Well, now Lace gonna find Cowrie. They'll relocate immediately, trying to force the fight. As Cowrie not gonna make it to the high ground. They even find Arrow on the Nyx, trying to come in and help. Doesn't here before he gets his eye of Skadi timing. Well, they're gonna have to. They don't really have much of a choice in the matter. TA2000, he'll move in. Navi, Green Coil is there, onto a few targets. They do have the Solar Guardian as well. They're gonna try and force the fight right here, right now. Solo almost dropping. TA2000, he'll go on to beat you, but where's the damage? They've only found the IO. They'll lose Funnick and they'll lose Haze. At the very least, they do defend.
Still an opening for Navi. It's gonna take a little bit longer for that creep wave to catch up. But again, they still have Aegis for about a full minute. And Morphs is still down for a minute as well, though.
They're going to try into Lacey here, John. Keep in mind, Lacey's kind of alone, but he's still a very tanky boy. Cooldown's going to come through, but Lacey does drop Haze. He was silenced up, but looks to be able to outrun them, though no one. He'll get the Aether Remnant to lock down the puck a little bit longer. It's not a bad trade whatsoever for Navi. As well, from the side of Rune Eaters.
Under attack.
Smoke actually almost about to wear off. Navi, they will have a high ground advantage going into this fight if they do stay around, and they do. Lace, he's going to jump in. Cooldown is there. They've already blown up Cowrie. TA2000, who are we aiming? He'll go after Solo on the Skywrath Mage and does find one, but the buyback is immediate from Solo. And without the BKB left, TA2000 will need to back off immediately as no one. He's going to jump in. Stun is there. They've locked down the Terrorblade with the Dream Coil. And now the Sunder going to be thrown out. A double impale out onto Vincere. He's in big trouble. The gyrocopters they've got in town.
What?
Oh, Navi. Oh, they're getting picked off left, right, and center here, John. Silence out again onto TA2000, but the relocate. Well, he might have had a chance to stick around there and go for the kill onto the TB. Nevertheless, a successful team fight for Rune Eaters. And sweet and strong, well, he's not out of danger yet either. He's going to have to come back and go to the graveyard.
Good game sense to figure something was up. They get a good position on high ground. They even get a good jump in from Lace, but they weren't able to follow through. But great BKB use out, great reveal out from our TB,
Aggressive jump in, but the Dream Coil. Oh, it's just barely off the mark there for Haze. That was such a big kill to be had. They are still chasing down Cowrie. Spike Carapace is there. Lace even shows up now. They're all going in for a pulse 5 Dawnbreaker. And what's it going to cost them? At least Solo. Lace, he'll go for a run, but the chase is on. He's forced the BKB and run. Even V-Tune tipping in now to try and maybe salvage the situation. No one. He'll make the jump in onto Arrow, onto the Nyx Assassin, but there's just Spike Carapace out. No one. Not able to keep chasing. There's now Rune Eaters. They'll find a double damage rune.
Ooh.
That'll be enough for them. They just want to back out and reset. They still hold a very slight net worth advantage, but that is all on V-Tune. If you catch this gyrocopter, Navi's got nothing. So they smoke up. They found TA2000. It's a great pick off for the Solar Guardian. Gonna protect for now. They are trying to blow him up. No one keeps going. TA2000. He'll get a Sunder off, but it's only on Cowrie. He was already so low. TA2000 keeps running, but he's down. Oh, they couldn't save him. He just didn't have a great Sunder target. Rune Eaters. It was the team fight that was meant to be, but it just doesn't work.
Oh, and that's terrible timing as well. Roshan's back up. Navi's going to be able to get a nice big objective for themselves, set up for another high ground push. They have onto that one hero. And they can still get short work done. BKB flew on a little bit too late. They had BKBs to protect from the Sunders. And TA2000, even with the DD, was just a non-factor.
Morphs was not used that last team fight. You also have that up. RV, we'll see how long they want to stick around for this. You've got the double life on V-Tune with the IO right behind him, so it's just so hard to try and burst him down. V-Tune will keep going. A wraparound from TA2000 as Haze will go for a Dream Coil out. The deep fight does get started as TA2000 right onto the IO. Takes down Sweet and Strong immediately. Cowrie, he'll drop the follow. No one will bounce out of there. Arrow's gone as well. This is not the team fight Rune Eaters wanted. They are falling apart. Haze, he will drop the follow. In they go again. No one. Is it done yet? Not quite. Homing missile. TA2000 will get the Sunder off. Mantra away with the Mystic Flare. Just going to burst it down. Navi coming back with a vengeance in game number 2. Rune Eaters, they'll call it a very clean game here for Navi.
And you say clean, there were a couple of opportunities for Rune Eaters. That fight around the secret shop was probably one of the tipping points for Rune Eaters to get some confidence back. Not quite enough. Also,
Peaks here from either side.
I feel like it's rather even. I think my one concern for Rune Eaters is maybe the laning phase. It doesn't feel like the Slarder's going to have all too great of a time up against Gyro. I think if you just enable Vitrune to farm up once more, we're going to see the same things happen from game one. So, considering that lane matchup, I don't necessarily feel like Funnick has a better time this time around with a Slarder. I guess you could try to be more aggressive with Arrow, like Cookie Stun, Chain Stuns are...
It has been a very long time, John. I just can't believe I'm saying that. As I say that, though, Solo's going to go down. I may have just cursed him, John. He's running, but he does drop Cowrie. Able to pick up the kill, but here comes no one. He wants that Razor. The Starbreaker not going to stun him up, so TA2000, all he can do is keep running, but eventually they do catch him out. Now Hayes, he's in with the Dream Coil. He's going to keep the fight going. No one. He went too far. It's a great trade here for Rune Eaters.
That's where the fights get interesting. You can play long range with the kisses as well. Solo though, hiding with the Invis.
Very patient on the Shaman. He will. Call down is there. They'll take down the Sapphire.
This game one, just nothing to stop him. And if he gets through right at Scare, he'll go down bot.
Yeah, Lace gets caught out. Grim calls there. Hayes makes the rotation worth and TA2000.
Careful about being spotted out though.
He's going to throw out the Celestial Hammer, but now they definitely know Cowrie's there. Scan out just to make sure their eyes weren't deceiving them as Cowrie. Well, now the TPs are coming in. Cowrie, he might be setting up a very good team fight as the chains going right through the map. Here comes TA2000. Solo's already in trouble. He will drop on the Shaman. So will Lace. No one. He's going to try to run, but won't make it out. It seems that the Dream Coil leash is going to snap and sweet and strong. He will follow right behind.
Going under the ward with that smoke. Navi aren't even aware. They figure they're just farming elsewhere. Big objective. They do hand it over to Hayes, so the puck can make some riskier plays here.
Line, but they are having a look around. Rune Eaters. Oh, they go back to the outpost. They reveal their position. This is not the time they wanted to do this. They move in. Navi not able to catch themselves a real target though. Hayes, he'll jump back in with the Dream Coil, and now the Mortimer's Kisses are out to no one. Meanwhile, the Timbersaw in a bit of trouble, but they caught the puck out. The Solar Guardian going to fly through as well. They've got Hayes locked down, but no, he's still alive, still out of there. There's now Cowrie. He'll join the team fight. Who are they aiming though? They'll try onto the IO, but Sweet and Strong's just fine to relocate out, along with his Void Spirit. Smoke. They might run right into Rune Eaters. They've got the low ground disadvantage here, Navi. They're going to have their smoke broken. If they go, no one. He'll go after the Razor, but the BKB's out in time. Lace now, the one being static linked up, but this is not the team fight. Ari wanted. In comes the Solar Guardian to try and save the day. Who they caught? They've got the Gyrocopter B-Tube. He's going to drop. The relocate was not there in time. Still, they've caught the Razor. Maybe they can salvage this team fight, but not quite. They do take TA2000 down, but it costs them no one. Lace. He's going to try and run, but Funnick is right behind him. They might be able to shred the Slarder though. Lace, he will take him down as Hayes. He'll keep the team fight going. But do you have the damage any longer? It doesn't seem like it. Somehow Navi end up evening out the team fight thanks to that Slarder kill. And in fact, they've even found the puck. Great initiate from Solo. That'll be another kill to go the way of Navi.
Around, could try with a Corrosive Haze here.
He might have to. Jump in, Funnick, he'll find the Shaman. That'll be a dieback on Solo, but Roshan, it's still going down. They've got to make him quick. Aegis already on V-Tune. And in fact, they found the Yule Scepter onto the Dawnbreaker, but they aren't going to force them.
8k lead standing for Navi now. A massive amount of that on V-Tune. Of course, 6k above TA2000.
Solo.
Lace has entered.
Quick kicks out, John. The Shaman. Quick reactions from Solo. Gets the ward down. Gets the Hex out for Funnick. He's not going to die yet. In fact, they found the Void Spirit. No one. And Lace are gone. Rune Eaters chasing for more now as Funnick right onto the front line. It's going to end up dying to Vincere, but TA2000 off to the gyrocopter. There is going to be a relocate out though from the IO. He's fine for now. Meanwhile, towards the south, Vincere backfighting in onto Cowrie. They've got the Dawnbreaker. Hayes, he'll keep trying for more, just trying to chip onto that IO, but Vincere, he just keeps going forward. He doesn't care on this gyro. He's just such a tanky boy. There's Hayes. He's going to all back the other way. Do you find a successful team fight for Rune Eaters?
A little bit of time, but not too much here.
Here you go, Navi. He'll try for the tier 3 top tower. Hayes, he'll try to slow it down the best he can. They've got about 20 seconds to have the full 5v5 going as Arrow will make the jump in, but no one. He'll be there to take down Arrow immediately. The snap fire's gone and Vincere, he just does not give a crap. Ops is BKB, but now they do look to back off as TA2000. Has his own BKB going. And the double eye of the storm, but now the Hex is out. They've caught out the Razor. Solo, he does drop, but doesn't matter. TA2000, he's gone without buyback. Cowrie, he's in with a big Starbreaker. Maybe they can take the team fight. They wipe down two of them. Onto the Timbersaw they go. Funnick, he'll keep hitting away onto Laze, stunning him up. Dagon out. They do get the Timbersaw. But can you deal with the gyrocopter? That's the real question here, John. The answer so far is no.
No, and
he goes right back in.
Find a big team fight, taking down 4, it's just not enough. They get the wards drop down without the Razor. Your solution to Gyro's not there unless Funnick can somehow work an angle. Can't even TP back to base. He's just stuck at low HP behind Lions.
Oh, it's so rough.
It'd be really nice to give on to Laze if they want to, but I think the Shadow Shaman is probably your end game hand over. Alright, just go for the high ground push, get the wards going. Oh, still hand it to Laze for double chakram, which... Yeah.
Line here for them to call it here. Give it all they've got. Navi though to move in. Hayes, TA2000. Holding their ground for now, but no one. He's already onto Arrow. They've got the Snapfire. Locked down, but not quite. Funnick gonna jump in onto the IO, but they can't burst it down. The cheese is eaten. Sweet and strong. Surviving. Still looking very strong. They've got the Serpent Wars, but they trap the IO in there. The Mortimer's Kiss is flying out, but Sweet and Strong still going as Vincere moves forward. TA2000 trying to fight, but can't do it. He'll die without buyback. Funnick's going down as well. He'll run his way out of there as they do fight back with a great Scatter Blast Arrow. Still trying, but they just can't deal with the gyrocopter. He keeps life stealing his way to victory. They go for more. On to the ancient they are. Navi looking to put a little in this game, and they've got it. This game number 3 gonna go the way of the Dire. They found Cowrie once again. Hayes still trying to fight. Funnick doing the exact same thing, but they've got no chance in all this. The creeps are surrounding the ancient. They finally call it. GG is there. Navi able to pull off the victory 2-1 in the end, and Rune Eaters right there, John, but it